Internet, and welcome to another episode of Slaying 101 here on Game Nights. I'm your host and your keeper of monsters, Savvy, and we're going to play Monster of the Week. But before we do, thanks for joining us today. We have lots of things that we do here on this channel. We play lots of games. You saw a little preview of that in our little starter video just now. You can find our schedule if you're live with us on Twitch down below our faces. It's also pinned to our Discord, which you can join. It's also pinned to our Twitter, which you can follow to know when we go live. Yeah, we're here doing this one every week, and we're glad you're here. Yeah, I don't really have any announcements, so I will turn it over to my players real quick and let them introduce themselves and tell you where you can find them and who they're playing today. And I don't have this thing up, so we're going to start with GB and trust that you people know what you're doing.
Graybeard's Tavern, and today I'll be playing Rexy Machina, and she is the professional currently with a whole lot of flakes sprinkled in.
I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid. I'm usually there talking about the stuff that I do here and shitposting. The next time you'll see me here will be, Friday. Okay, yeah, Friday for Neon Souls, 8 o'clock Eastern. Cyberpunk goodness. We have to save someone from a bomb in their head. Spoilers. But today, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. We love you, Morgan. Today I am playing Salgaz. Still kind of monstrous, but also the chosen. We'll see how that goes.
Is me. I'm Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_Rob. You could find me at any of those things on the internet, probably. I play just a bunch of video games over at twitch.tv/bonus_stage_Rob. The entire schedule's about to change because my time zone's about to change. That's gonna be weird. And when I'm not doing that, I'm doing RPG shows like this one, or maybe even another one tomorrow at... Wait, do we talk about the things we do?
8:30. Yes.
No, I know. I was just trying to remember what show this is again.
Yeah, tell us what you do.
All right, cool. 8:30 Eastern. I'm on twitch.tv/indoor adventures playing a guest spot in the Four Keeps. And then on Thursday, I'm at twitch.tv/runaway_robot_ at 7 Eastern, playing a Humblewood campaign, D&D 5th edition, called Diefall Alderheart. You can't even see these kicks I'm doing, but it's okay because I feel them. And then on twitch.tv/encounter roleplay, 3 p.m. Eastern on Fridays, I'm playing an Apocalypse World campaign called Diesel Punks.
Can't show
And then I'm
feet
here
on Twitch.
They're off screen.
I know,
It was calculated.
Dude.
It was calculated.
But you're a maverick.
Insta-ban.
And sometimes you're like off the book. So I'm
Calculated.
watching you. I'm watching.
Don't worry.
All right.
Anyway, and then I'm here on Sundays. Hi. I'm usually like a little bit more with it, but who's to say? Anyway, take this away from me.
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup, and you cannot expect the same energy from me that you do from Rob. I'll tell you that right now. You can find me at LB Hackemup on the Twitters and Twitch, where I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you like to watch me be afraid, check out Thursdays, because apparently we're just doing jump scare games now. Haha! I'll be on Indoor Adventures after this tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and tomorrow with Bobbert on the Four Keeps. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back here for AOS, and then Nerd Immersions on Wednesday for Rod of Seven Parts. And then on Friday, I'll be back here in my guest spot as Swin on Neon Souls. And I'll sleep on Saturday. Fuck it.
Hi, guess I'm rounding this out. I'm Sean. I'm the Crack King on Twitter and other places. My schedule is this schedule, so I'm here almost every day except for Mondays and Wednesdays. On Fridays, I'm responsible for putting bombs in people's heads, and on Saturdays, aliens. That's it.
Awesome. I already said who I am. You know where to find me. It's here. And then on Friday afternoons, it's on Encounter Roleplay. And then on Monday nights, it's on Cobalt Press using their new Deep Magic supplement. So yeah, I'm literally on the internet every day but Wednesday. Maybe I'll find something to stream on Wednesday. No. No, I should not do that. I'm going to start...
Take a break. Sorry.
No, I refuse. I'm going to start requiring everyone to do at least one kick during their intro. I like that energy. Strategically placed, energetic kicks, but no feet. All right, so today,
Sean's face.
we're... It's a requirement. I'll give you an XP if you do a kick, a well-placed kick during your intro. No, I won't. You guys have way too many advancements as it is. So we're gonna play Monster of the Week. You guys ready? Let's get that mystery music going. Last time on Slang 101, a lot happened. I'm not gonna run through all of it because it was so many things. There were poisons cured. Sal's not dying anymore. And then there were a lot of Valentine's shenanigans. There was a shopping trip. There was a makeover. There was some phone calls and making of new friends. And some other stuff. It was all very exciting. Go watch the last episode because there's no way I can recap it in all of its glory, as these interludes usually are. We're going to pick back up with the last couple of these interlude scenes today, starting with Sally. Sally, you had one more errand, I suppose. You wanted to run one more trip you wanted to make to a cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us where it is.
It's quite well known. It's the lovely Bonaventure Cemetery in Savannah, Georgia. And I will ask Rex if she'd like to go for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One bike or two?
Yeah, bring yours. It's fine. I might stay a while. Yeah, just follow me.
Okay, you hop on the bikes, take off. Do you go straight there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You pull up a little while later, about half an hour later, out on the edge of this cemetery.
We'll park here. It's a little ways in.
Okay. Do we need tools?
Nah. She goes into her side pack and she has a little bouquet.
All right. Is it like a fence? Are we breaking in? Is this we open it or is it open? What kind of?
It's open.
Okay.
It's visiting hours.
Oh, okay. In my brain picture, it was midnight. There's fog,
Yeah.
like straight from Supernatural. Okay. All right. Good. All right. So it's during the day. Ooh.
It is actually during the day, during visiting hours.
This is not a crime you're doing.
This is not a crime. I know, hard to believe, not a crime. We're not doing the crimes right now.
All right.
She just sort of like, yeah, you go through the entrance, sort of wind the path. It's gorgeous, by the way. Ever seen in the Garden of Good and Evil? It's that epic. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
So yeah, she'll kind of wind into one of the older areas, like 5 minutes in, and yeah, a lot older. Looks like there's a sort of a larger like family mausoleum over to the side, and then some smaller things near and around. So yeah, she goes up to the mausoleum first. And she takes out a set of keys.
Hmm.
Old keys. And she opens it up.
And Rexy's never been here with you before?
No.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
All right, you head down into the mausoleum. What's down there?
Several plaques, plots, basically. Various names. Old. At least 1800s. And she'll stop at one of the furthest in the back. And it says Charity Bardin. Spelled very French. Charity Bardin. And there's like, there's, I don't know if you've ever been in like the big mausoleums. There's kind of like a little spot where you can like put something like next to that particular plot. So there's actually like a built-in like vase, like right in that spot.
Very cool.
So she takes the bouquet and she like separates it in half. And they're I don't know if Rexy would know them. They're very pretty purple and red flowers, but they're irises and red poppies.
Unless it was something in a video game, probably not.
Probably not. They're really pretty red and purple flowers. And she'll just, take half of the bouquet and kind of stick it up into the vase.
What's the other half for?
We'll go back out, but I'll show you. I told you about Charity.
And have you?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Literally all she told you was, yeah, I had a kid. Her name is Charity. She died a long time ago.
Is this the day?
Yeah.
Hand on the shoulder.
She lived a good long life. You can actually see like the birth date is like kind of smudged. It's like you can't really read it.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe that was from age. You don't know. But the death date is 1880.
Okay.
Yeah. You wouldn't have known it, but she made it to 152.
So, I mean, quarter demon? Or do you just...
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't really her mom, you know? Most of her life, she just knew me as Tante Sally. Tante Sarah. Wasn't until she kind of figured out that something wasn't right. She didn't really get older like other people. I was around. I was, I got to play the rich aunt. It was kind of fun, actually. Just pop in, bring the best shit, and, leave.
Did she know you were her mom?
Not until she was much older. She already was married, had her own kids.
So Rexy at that point, totally leans in and puts her head on your shoulder and is like sad for you.
It's okay. I always thought it was better for her that way. She got to at least have a little taste of a normal life.
Sounds like a good life.
Oh, yeah. She married Alon. They had a million kids. I won't say he was the smartest man in the world, but he was built like a tank. And he loved her to death. And Even he figured it out after a while. That his wife had really good genes.
Hmm.
But yeah, she she lived to move down here and see her great grandkids off.
What was her cover?
Well, she learned from me. She had to leave and come back as a grandma or an aunt a couple times over, so. But.
I mean, at least she had you there for that.
Yeah. But. I don't know. Sometimes I couldn't tell if she either resented. I never really knew if she was glad I came back. Sometimes I think she might have just been better off where their parents, the folks that raised her. Good people.
And she never knew?
Eventually, but again, she lived a good long life.
Yeah, and Rexy's crying for Sal at this point. Empathy has tipped in and blah, blah, blah.
She takes out the little mini pack of tissues. She's like, it's fine, it's fine. Come on. Don't fall on me yet. We got one more.
Okay.
Just take you out. Lock everything back up. Around the mausoleum are just smaller plots. Looks like newer plots. And she stops at one that's says Micah Forrester. 1960 to 2010.
What's this one?
This is Micah. Kind of like Appy. It's my grandson. He grew up in New Orleans, but I don't know. I always said it was probably something with latent demon blood, something like that. I mean, some people just have magic, like Vic's family and things like that. But yeah, it didn't go over so well. And then his folks died in a car crash, and he wasn't doing too good. So I came and got him. I was Auntie Sal again.
But did he know the truth?
Yeah. Kind of had to. When he's blowing shit up left and right. Had to make him feel a little better for not being the only weirdo,
Went total win on us?
Yeah, slightly. He figured it out eventually, though. But, I just wanted to be able to control it and be a kid, But he didn't want that. So I'd meant to send him off to college, and oh man, you would have laughed at me. I was a PTA mom. I did all the things. You may thank this kid for me having any concept of popular culture, because I learned it all. But yeah, I went to surprise him at school, and ended up saving him from some werewolves. It's good times. So I said, okay, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right, and train him up a little bit. He died on a job.
Take it, not werewolves.
No. I feel like more of a mom to Micah than I ever did to Charity, you know? It's kind of, well, it's kind of why I met you.
Oh, and it just dawns on Rexy. Oh.
Yeah. It was, it's a lot. I don't think I took it very well.
But you, I mean, you met me.
Yeah. I was always really scared to let them know. Let them know what it was, you know? But, the more I tried to hide it, I guess. Yeah, that didn't work out either.
So, I guess then it's easy to just be you when you're around someone who can tell when you're lying. She gives a little smile.
Yeah, it kind of whips you into shape real quick. They were both, mine. Blood, kin. You know you are too, right? You're one of mine.
Yeah, and Rexy's got tears.
I don't know. I know you're having a little bit of a hard time. But, you got family, you know?
She takes a deep breath. Starting to feel that way. It's good. I appreciate it. But it's hard. You've been it for more than half my life now, so
That's not true anymore.
yeah.
You got family. She'll just kind of put the last of the bouquet down for Micah. You hungry?
Always.
Fucking starving. Let's go.
Okay, the two of you head out on your bikes, go get something to eat, and head back home. All right. Very nice. From there, I want to cut over to Win. After spring break, you guys have returned. When you had a phone call, yes?
Yeah. So Win is like probably currently in his room at the Haven. Kind of like the phone is sitting on the table beside his bed. He's just walking back and forth. There's like, Mr. Zarya, how are you? I'm all right. I just want to talk to you. And like kind of like going through a phone conversation in his head a little bit, and then finally just like, fuck it, and picks up the phone and dials the one number currently in the phone.
Okay. Chat saying somebody's room.
Looks like my audio switched. Hold on.
Should be better now.
We'll see. All right, so you. Okay, great. Thanks, chat.
Thank you.
Because I was
New camera.
You dial the number in the phone. It rings a couple of times and then clicks, and you hear a familiar kind of soft voice on the other end. Winthrop?
Hi. Azariel, Lord Azariel. I'm not really sure if there's a title.
No. No, there's
Cool. It's Win Crowley. You knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I was calling to see if you needed. I'm thinking a lot about this demon thing. The one that fucked me over and hurt my dad. I know I probably can't go or shouldn't go gunning for them right now, but if there's anything that I can do to help, I just feel like I'm kind of spinning my wheels right now.
What is it you're looking for?
A purpose. I had my magic before, and that was kind of my thing, and I was kind of neglected that for a while, and then I started working on it again, and then I lost it. And the order isn't really everything it said on the brochure, and they're not really talking to me much right now, and I'm not sure if anything's going to go anywhere there. I just don't know. I feel kind of useless right now.
Well, I don't necessarily think that's true.
Well, that's nice of you to say.
You want guidance from me?
Yeah, like, point to something I can go and take out. Feel, again, useful.
I may be able to help with that. I would encourage you to stay the course. For now. You've been very busy as of late. There are omens, certain omens we see, especially surrounding my children. There are many dangerous things out in your world, Win Crowley. Not all of them are demons. Use the resources you have at hand. Your allies. Your friends. You know when you're doing the right thing. Tomorrow evening, Turn on the news.
Any particular station?
Unless you're planning on doing a lot of traveling. You should see something. I don't
All
know.
right. All right. I'll do that then. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. I don't really know what I was expecting out of this conversation.
All right. If I see any more of these omens, these dangers, I will call you.
Okay. I'll keep the phone charged. Thank you.
He hangs up.
Hangs up. Okay, cool.
Okay. Another cryptic conversation in the books. Let us now pick up the pace a little bit. Everyone's back from spring break, and someone had suggested that they wanted to have a girls' night. And I just want to know what you guys do.
Who contacts whom? I feel like Sal has to do this.
Okay. Sal bug Vic first. Because she'll probably need Vic's help to get Rex on board.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, Rex is, and Sal's idea of a girls' night is a little different than probably what Vic is aiming for. So, ladies' night? Question mark?
Like you and me?
And Rex.
Doing what?
Suggestions?
Pedicures and pillow fights?
Do
That
people
was
really do that?
sarcasm.
Okay. She doesn't send it. It was just the ... and then she erased it.
Movie? PJs?
Sure.
Hair braiding? I don't know. We usually just get drunk and do splits and stuff.
Not that that's out of the question, but, yeah. Comfies and movies sounds good, or, I don't know, go out to a disco, deletes disco. Dancing at the club, question mark?
There's a long pause, and then, do you want to go out dancing? Wait, do you even know what the clubs are? You know what? Never mind. Let's do it.
Cool. Will you help me group text Rexy?
Sure. Victoria starts a group chat. Rex, we're going out. Wear something sexy.
All caps.
Back in the Sal chat. Easy.
Too easy. I'm scared. But okay. Cool. And I'll figure stuff out, I guess.
Come to my house first. Come to the house first. I'll get you something to wear. And we can go from there. Yeah.
Okay. So you get together. Sal, you go over to the Delta house to get ready.
Mm-hmm. Rex is invited there too. That was to the group. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, but you did say wear something sexy. So okay.
Yes.
So Rexy brings her own clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no way Rex could fit anything. She's super tiny.
So you meet up at the house?
Victoria is just in like one of those like no strap black things that come down like just low enough with like a slit on the side, high heels, hair done.
You've got things that like strap on, right?
I was thinking a jumper for you.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. All right. Still just okay. No, I have faith in you.
Cool. You have to wear heels though. It holds up a pair. You'll take them off like 15 minutes into it anyways. It's fine.
Can I get the ones that like again like just as much reinforcement on my
Sure.
body as possible?
Right.
Okay.
We don't want you ripping anything off.
No.
I will take a picture as soon as we're all ready. Like, we'll do a selfie together and send it to the boys at just like girls' night.
Okay,
What's Rex?
so
What's Rex wearing?
What's that?
Rexy shows,
Oh, opens the door.
and she's got on the like leather motorcycle jacket, the high collar and the helmet, and then she pulls the helmet off and shakes her dark curls out, and they're actually curls today instead of Martin like her bob. And then she unzips the jacket. She's got like a dog collar with spikes and a ring, and then the jacket comes off and it's just cat suit, like total latex. Then you notice her boots are basically Gene Simmons dragon boots.
Uh-huh.
So like the dragon boots, and so they're all buckles all up the side to about mid thigh.
You're gonna probably get a little hot, but that's okay. We're not gonna be there for forever anyways.
She thumbs up.
Where did you go to that same store I got mine from?
Should we all just wear cat suits?
Online. Rexy just says Amazon.
Yeah, so then we take a picture and send it to the boys.
Hey, you guys get a text, a picture of Rex and Sally and Victoria in their own 3 very different versions of sexy. Do you say anything? You say girls' night?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Just girls' night.
The side chat.
Silence.
I cannot look at the side chat.
I like to imagine that Wynn and Travis are both in different parts of the room and look at their phones, look at each other, look at their phones again. Did you do something?
I didn't do anything.
You
Wait.
pissed them off?
Wait. No, I didn't do anything. Not this time.
Did I do something?
Probably.
All right, not cool. I've been on my best behavior lately.
Well, what are we gonna do?
We'll have our own girls' night.
You know, my boy Liam just got a new truck, and they were gonna go mudding. you wanna-
Mudding?
Yeah,
I forget how much of a redneck you are sometimes.
we live in Georgia. You kind of have to. If you're not into it, I'll tell him some other time. I'm
No,
not gonna
I'll
leave
eat
you
a
here.
couple haws. Like, let's, what do I grab? Like Bud Lights, PBRs.
I mean, whatever's fine.
I
You
probably
go.
have some cowboy boots.
Yeah, definitely wear those. Wear the duster.
Yeah.
You got a hat.
Kidding me? I would never get mud on this thing. He's still
All right.
wearing it. Like he wears it around the house.
You'll like him. Come on.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? He'll go get changed. What do you wear mudding?
jeans
you
and a
get mud on.
t-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably wear like black jeans and a black t-shirt because Travis.
To be fair, I haven't actually, as Sean, have not said the word "go mudding" at muddin since college too. So
I wish you
this
guys would
is
stop saying mudding.
muddin.
Oh, sorry.
Going to go mudding.
it's like wilding out. It's not like wilding out.
You're wilding out.
A couple of teens are wilding out tonight at 5.
Okay.
That's why I put it in the
Okay.
chat as not mudding, mudding.
Yeah.
Okay. Reel it in,
Sorry.
everyone.
New Jersey. I'm sorry.
So good.
Yeah. Fuck it. Travis will go mud.
Okay. Does Travis actually have a good time? Or get along with any of Wynn's friends?
I think he would. Travis is like weirdly comfortable in most social situations, and I think that Muddin would be like he wouldn't make fun of anybody, but like he'd find a way to like just goof off and have a good time.
To be fair, it's probably 4 senior college guys, all part of the frat,
Yeah.
drinking, smoking, and driving a truck recklessly around a.
I think the thrill of it, because Travis is like a thrill junkie. Like
Yeah.
the entire reason he started stealing was out of necessity, and then he found out that it was the most fun thing he ever did. And then when he met Abby, the entire reason that he decided he wanted to hunt monsters was because he thought it was super fun and weird and cool. So like he'll find a way, like it's adrenaline, right? Like he would point out the big jumps, and he'd be like hanging out the window and just like screaming like, yeah.
It's everything I wanted.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make an executive decision and say when your friends love Travis.
Yeah. Well, I imagine at some point
doesn't?
we've gotten drunk enough that Wynn starts bringing up like some of Travis's criminal history that he knows about, so he can tell stories about things he's stolen and shit. Because they'd be all about that.
Yeah, he definitely would admit to some crimes.
Yeah.
That feels like a Travis thing.
Uh huh.
He'd be like, "Oh, you guys are probably too young to remember this, but like, you remember that big job at the bank down on like 43rd?"
And then it's just 4
Me.
guys going, oh, like, yeah.
And he like completely detail like how he fucked up like the security and everything, and broke into the place, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
Bro, you're like Mission Impossible, bro.
Dude, I told you.
Mission improbable, because it was absolutely possible, because I fucking did it.
I don't know that half of them know what that means.
Nah, man.
He says it with such confidence, it's probably impressive.
Well, girls, while you're at the club, you probably get some weird Snapchats, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You start getting... Does Wynn use Snapchat? You can use something else if you want.
Yes,
Yes.
Wynn uses Snapchat.
Yeah.
Victoria would have
Sure.
made him get it.
No,
Yes,
it
sir.
wasn't the. Yeah, if it was some. I was trying to think like Gen Z, are they using Snapchat right now? Like I'm thinking like,
You
what does my
start-
brother use?
They do, confirmed.
TikTok? Is that anything?
Yes,
They-
yes.
TikTok
Yeah.
is also a thing.
But that's
They do both.
Yeah, you guys... Some of you, I don't know, whoever has Snapchat in the group, you start getting some weird Snapchats from Wynn. There's a lot of mud, there's a lot of yelling. There's probably a lot of, like, Zach Brown band in the background.
There's probably a video of Wynn and Travis standing in the flatbed of a pickup as it's like going back and forth, and one of them just goes like tumbling out the back of it.
And the
Are
other
they
one
at a
is-
job? What's going
They're-
on?
They're covered in mud. Could be
No.
blood, you don't know.
they're mudding.
No, Travis would not go mudding. No.
I mean, and she like holds up the video of like the truck fishtailing in the mud. It seems that they have gone mudding.
Mudding. Is it, that's
Mudding.
Mudding.
mudding. Like Harley Quinn pudding.
Yes,
Mud.
exactly.
Muddin.
Yeah.
Muddin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rexy was from the Midwest.
Yeah.
So
Well, now I feel like we didn't do enough. Do you want to go fuck with their stuff?
I mean, they're not home.
All right.
Pranks 2.0. What do you guys do?
We poltergeist this shit. We start like stacking stuff up in improbable like pyramids of shit. It's gonna be great.
on the way over, Rexy's like, "So we gonna fill their beds with mud?"
That would be hilarious.
Because you know, Rexy, every time anybody said anything about a prank, it has always been like, you know,
Yeah.
13. You know, it's never like short sheets. It's always like, you know.
That would be hilarious because as soon as they get home, they're going to take a shower and then get into bed. Oh, but I have to sleep in Wynn's bed. It's fine. We do that. We fill their beds with mud.
Do that.
And just stack everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like-
like turn the couch on the side and
Yeah, like and just like Sal has way too much fun with it. Like
And then
reverse
we-
Tetris. Like it's
and then we
great.
bail.
Yeah.
They can
then
all
you
come
bail.
stay at the sorority. We'll get super drunk and watch musicals. That's what I do. What good do the girls do?
I mean that's what
right.
I did, but I was also a theater kid, so I don't know.
Victoria
to watch,
watches Step Up.
I was about
Oh
to
yeah.
say that.
Oh,
All right, you guys are gonna love this one. We're gonna watch all 5 of them,
I
but
was
we're
gonna
gonna
say,
watch them out of order.
or do we each get like pick a movie? You know?
No, if we're at the sorority, it's gonna be just Step Up, and you guys get to meet all the sorority girls.
Great
Man.
time. Travis and Wynn, you get home to a literal scene from Poltergeist.
What the fuck? Oh, Nessa, you little bitch.
Are we about to get time travel again?
God fucking damn it. I am too drunk for this shit.
Watch out. There might be vines on the floor.
Ah! No, wait.
Or are we
Travis's
just...
eyes get wide and he runs over to the snack cabinet.
They're
Rips
all
open
gone.
the nearest. Oh! Ah! Travis texts the group SOS.
Wait. Check the security footage.
Oh shit. And then yeah, so he'll run over to the camera.
You see your 3 friends, or former friends, depending, poltergeisting the Haven.
At some point they went up to the cameras and were just like
And then they run away.
Just grab all the snacks, putting them in a bag, and they take them.
Winthrop.
What's the plan?
In the words of that bastard Chris Brown, these hoes ain't loyal.
Just slow pan from Wynn over to Travis, having no idea what he's talking about. All right.
Can we cut scene to the sorority and
Yeah.
like Rexy's just chucking snacks at people out of the bag? They're like throwing like whole bags of Oreo cookies.
What did we do?
We had fun. And you know what? We're not gonna do anything. Yet.
Yet.
You ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
No.
Alright. There's this whole thing where they did this bit, right? And it was like a slap bet. Yeah, you kids do slap beds still, right?
Sure.
Okay, well, basically, it's a slow burn, right? Like, I'm talking seasons, literal years, where they just doled out 5 slaps throughout the entire series, and you never knew when it was coming. We're gonna slapsgiving them. Not actually slap them, because, it's fucked, but
Right.
we're gonna slapsgiving them.
Wait till they least expect it.
Exactly.
Right. All right. I'm covered in mud right now.
I also am as well, covered in mud as well.
I don't want to be like that anymore. Wind goes. Oh, sorry.
No, never mind. Are you inviting me to shower with you? Because I am a taken man now, Win.
Not tonight.
Winthrop.
Wind just goes walking to his bedroom to get a fresh change of clothes, and just from the bedroom, as I assume he sees the bed covered in mud. Or is it under the sheets?
No, it's
under the sheets.
It's in
Oh,
between.
fuck you all. All right, nope. He goes to take a shower.
It's not funny if you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
Wynn goes and takes a shower. I assume goes to bed. A few minutes later, Travis from Wynn's room, you hear.
God damn it!
They did the beds, didn't they?
They did the beds.
God damn it.
I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm not taking
Yeah.
another shower.
Fuck. Yeah, floor time it is.
Wind goes and sleeps muddy on the couch.
You know they're not adults because they don't have a second pair of sheets. They literally have the one set.
it.
You could easily change the sheets. Nope. You don't have them, do you?
Well, that's in the mattress now. Like, that's soaked through everything. Might as well burn the room down.
No, there would have been tarps underneath. We would have went
Mattresses are
all
expensive.
hard. But so we put the tarp down on the mattress itself, and then sheeted it, and then
We're
Responsible
not
pranking.
monsters.
yeah.
Just not adults.
It's not-
Okay. Everyone gets some sleep, probably. At some point. And we will continue on to the next day. It is. What day did I say it was? Hold on. Sunday, March 29th. Only one of you really had a set of instructions for the next day. Unless you get up to any more pranks. Okay.
Not yet.
Did they say anything?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All the girls wake up together. Did anyone get a text?
This is less satisfying than I thought it was going to be.
Eh, we can watch back on the video later and see how they reacted to it.
That's true.
Yeah, Camp Boys Town is real quiet.
Maybe they didn't go home.
You think they're passed out in the bed of a pickup truck right now?
Let's make sure they're still alive. Good morning, Win. Kissy face. Show us something.
Text back. Good morning.
Did you make it home?
Yep. How was your nap?
He made it home. I wonder if they're doing some sort of reverse psychology thing.
They're playing a long game. Guarantee it.
All right, I'll just figure out when we see him next.
We won the battle, but not the war. But that's okay. We will win the war.
Yeah, because if they retaliate, we can just be really mad at them, and then they'll feel bad about it.
And you guys can see Rex doing the probability math, you know, like the escalation and what it'll take to actually win the war if it is a prank war.
You know,
How
I'm
close?
glad we got Rex on our side. That's really a choice move.
That's what I was saying.
She'll just be casual, returning texts and stuff until they see them next. Until we meet again.
All right.
I like to think that, yeah, you sent that somehow italicized, all small letters, until we meet again. No? Okay, all right.
No, it's just super casual, like doesn't even mention it.
All right. Everybody's super casual today. It's great. When do you tell anybody about the phone conversation that you had?
I guess whenever he sees anyone else, maybe that morning with Travis there, she's like, "Oh, apparently something's gonna happen today. Watch the news. Might have a new job."
When that sounds vaguely terroristic. What are you?
No, I got a call from an angel, or I called an angel, Azariel. Told me to watch the news
yeah.
tonight. Said that there might be something going on that we can help with.
Okay.
I've got a lot of laundry to do now.
Yeah. And side note, I would have messaged Abby to clear the camera footage from our reactions.
Abby responds, I think I know how to do that. I'll ask Ajax.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah, like loop camera footage or whatever. Like they don't even see us. Like they see us walking in, and then the next thing they see is us sleeping.
This is turning into Slang 101 Civil War.
Yeah.
I think the teams are stacked in a very poor way. Most don't stand much of a chance.
Okay. So, when you share your very cryptic message with Travis.
Yeah, and then plans on watching figures out what channels the news is on and watches it that
To actually
afternoon.
turn on the TV and not go straight to Netflix.
Yeah. Does the Haven have cable? Or is it just internet?
You can get the local news online.
Cool. Yeah, that.
Yeah, so you troll around, eventually finding your local news broadcast. You turn it on for a few minutes. It's boring. It's a small town. Not a lot happens. They're announcing this year's Teacher of the Year.
Why am I watching this?
You watch for a little while, and then a new story starts. You turn up the volume when they cut to a field reporter standing next to a familiar face in a green button-down, big green hat, smile on his face. Everyone's favorite park ranger, Mutt Dancing. The bar across the bottom of the screen reads, "Excessive foliage growth in construction area threatens campus expansion." The reporter is asking Ranger Mutt about the incident, sort of gesturing to the scene behind them. She shifts over and the camera sort of pans across this like swath of land, which any of you that spend any time on campus are familiar with, where a lot of trees have been cleared out. So we're on the edge of campus where they are expanding, getting ready to build some new buildings. Some of the stumps are still being removed, but over part of this landscape, there is this like massive growth of vines and these little saplings that have sprouted up and plants that are starting to like sprout out of the tree stumps that are still there that haven't been removed yet. So you turn up the volume and the reporter asks out Ranger Danson, what could cause something like this to happen overnight? And Mutt answers her, sort of scratching his head, says, well, I don't rightly know. Even with record rainfall, I've never seen anything quite like that. I mean, it's almost like somebody cast a dang spell on the land, you know what I mean? And he laughs. You watch the rest of the broadcast. It ends shortly after.
Huh.
Someone cast a dang old spell, I'll tell you what.
Trav, you been standing there the whole time?
Yeah.
Ha-
What, you tell me I made the joke about watching the news sound. How hungover are you, mud boy?
I think
Doing okay,
I think
little
there was
fella?
some. Yeah. The weed that I need to talk to Liam a bit after because I don't think I've really come down from that yet. Rat.
Little guy's crossfaded.
That just happened though. Rat plants.
Yeah, that seems a little out of sorts.
Might be something we can deal with. Maybe we don't get time traveled or have to deal with demons or.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be like Fey plants. I think this is gonna be like something else. Hopefully. Unless we're in a time loop. Oh god. Nah, that's ridiculous.
Should we assemble the squad?
Oh yeah. And remember, long game.
Long game. All right, you call him up, leader.
I get to be Captain America. And he texts the squad. All right. In case anybody else wanted to deal with some more plants, hopefully not the sleepy time travel-y kind, we might have a case. Avengers, assemble.
I already have the Black Widow outfit, shotgun.
Travis looks over at Win.
What? What?
Hang on to her and never let go.
You know, of course, I'm Antonia Stark, and Sal is She-Hulk. Duh, we've been through this.
That's right.
Now remembering you actually have been through this.
We go to the Haven.
All right, everyone assembles in the Haven.
Did we move really heavy stuff? I mean, did Sal move really heavy stuff? Is there still stuff out of place?
He's a strong boy.
We fixed it.
Yeah.
She's superhuman.
We fixed it.
I've got a tough of 3. I got
am
this.
magic.
Yeah, he's
We
got
fixed
magic.
Fair.
I've got no limits. We got it.
Accio room is normal.
Yeah,
Victoria
everything's
just
ready back in
bamps
place.
into the Haven.
Even if I put the sofa, like the sofa love seat, upstairs.
They'd have to work together.
I cast a. All right, let me. Do I need to roll magic? Miss Particular? Bullying me?
No.
Hang on. Do one thing that is beyond human limitations. Effects.
Replacio Normio, blam! Whole place back.
Everything's back where it's supposed to be.
Thank you, Monster of Ceremonies.
Oh.
Yeah, what would you guys like to do? I'm assuming Win fills you in on everything. Oh, let's do our beginning of mystery moves.
We already did.
Did we?
That
I
was
did.
that was a different mystery. I didn't. Let me do it.
I didn't roll a 6.
We
That
rolled
was-
them last time.
We haven't done.
Technically, this
we
is
haven't
a
done a new
new
mystery.
That was
yet,
for
I think.
mystery.
this thing with Sally.
Ah.
This is a new mystery.
I don't think. Yeah.
Dang!
Wow, guys.
Holy!
Holy shit!
Wow.
Let's hear it.
11.
I can't read the number because I think it's an 11.
11.
14?
12.
And I watched.
And I helped. Okay. Rex, you get your hold
Yep.
that you
3.
can spend.
3. Yep.
Let's see. God, now I gotta look at all these moves again. You guys don't always succeed. It's been a long time since everybody's just succeeded on
Do you
them.
want me to read mine?
No, I got it. Let's see. Because you get a vision. Detailed vision. Something is revealed about your immediate future. When yours is your order stuff, right?
Yeah, they give me some help or assistance in the field.
They will do just that. Shortly after everyone gets together, when you get a phone call from Haley. Oh God, what did she sound like?
Cockney? No.
London. Yeah, London
yeah.
British.
I know.
No, it wasn't. It was Essex. That's what it was.
Was it? I
Yeah.
don't remember what that sounds like. Fuck. You get a phone call from Haley.
Okay. Sup, Hale?
It's been a while since I heard from you.
Right. I was in PCB. I sent you a text. Did you not get it? Did I text the
Right.
wrong person?
It's been about 3 weeks. I called.
Did you?
Well,
I've
last
been
time I
bu-
saw you, you were dead.
We've talked since then. And technically, I came back to life while you were here.
True. All right.
It's been kind of busy.
Well, I expect an update. But I've got something for you.
Right. What's up?
You watch the news?
Not usually. Did yesterday. Is this about the plant thing?
Yeah. Weird, right?
Pretty weird. Like Miracle Grow gone bad.
Could be lots of things. Anyway, Father D wants you to check it out.
Cool. I can do that. Any leads?
Not really. Start with that ranger.
Right. I know Mutt. He's actually a pretty cool guy. I'll go talk to him.
Of course you do.
What? I know people.
Of course you do. Alright, well, take a look, figure out what's going on, and let me know what you need, sport-wise.
Will do. I'll give you an update tonight.
Okay. And I do expect to sort of hear what's been going on with you the past few weeks.
Honestly, like, it's been nothing. We went to like I said, went to PCB, hung out, had drinks. It's been chilling. I needed some time off.
Nothing in between you dying and that.
There was some fairy stuff. Right. There was that. But it was like super quick.
What the fuck?
I told Davian.
So? I don't work with Davian.
Right. It was a personal thing.
Great. I'll deduct it from your vacation days.
I have those.
No, you don't.
Yeah. We can do an update later this week if you want.
Right. Figure out what's going on. Let me know.
Right. Click.
Right. There you go. That's one.
If I remember right, I rolled over a 12 with Mutt last time we talked. He's
Yeah.
like my
That's
good
why
old
he's back.
buddy. He's
why
like
he's
my okay, cool.
That's why I came back.
All
He's
right.
your friend now.
Yeah.
He's your ally, which I think is only supposed to be until the end of the mystery, but
Unless-
I don't care about the rules of this game.
Yeah. I think it does say it can last longer if like you're super cool with them. I mean,
Well, Mutt's super cool, so.
yeah.
That's fine. As you are sort of relaying this information to your friends, Victoria, you feel a vision coming on.
In the Haven?
Hmm?
Okay. Victoria starts to immediately, like, she just is standing there and then, like, stands up straight, turns, and then walks upstairs to Wynn's room.
When in the middle of you telling everybody what's going on, Victoria just walks away.
Are you gonna puke?
So yeah, I think we need to talk to. What?
She's, like, stumbling into his room.
I'll
lays down.
go check.
She had a lot of fireball last night. Just make sure. Just make sure.
Right. When we'll follow her.
Okay, so Wynn quickly follows behind Victoria. You make it into his room when this vision hits you. You hear sort of running through your mind this like sort of very heavily accented man's voice. It's for your purposes, it's the voice of Ranger Mutt Danson, even though I don't know if
Oh.
Victoria knows who that is.
No, I met him.
Yeah, it was like the
completely
first
lost-
mystery that I
I've
think.
completely lost track of the timeline. Okay, great. Well, then you hear the voice of Ranger Mutt Danson, sort of cycling through essentially what he had said in the news broadcast over and over again, saying, well, hell, it looks like somebody cast a spell on the land, and then laughing. And it kind of cycles through that for a bit. And then all at once, you see everything in front of you sort of fade away. And it's just dark for a moment. And then fading up in front of you, you see you're surrounded by trees. There is this loud, sort of mechanical sound sort of from all around you, and the trees start to disappear one by one. And then they start to reappear again in front of you, but every one of them, when they reappear, they have this image sort of almost like the tree bark has grown in a specific shape, and it looks like a large sort of elongated skull.
Okay. So, Wynn has seen her have a vision before, so he knows that's what she's doing.
Yeah, he's kind of come in like after hearing the fireball whiskey, is like picked up like a like a trash can in the corner of the room, is like walking in and sees what happens. Like, oh, vision.
Would she go into your room if she was gonna throw up? She, like, I assume the vision is over. She kind of just, like, her eyes go back into focus from that milky color, and she, like, blinks around, confused where she is for a second.
What did you see?
Can you get me some paper, please?
Rummages around to his desk, pulls out a notebook and a pen.
She's gonna write it down, everything that she remembers, and then she kind of like actually focuses on him, and she's like, I need to tell my dad. I haven't been doing that.
All right. Do you have to wait to tell us?
I think I should.
Okay. Are we good to leave, or are we in any mortal danger if we step foot outside the Haven?
I mean, no, you're. If it was mortal danger, I would tell you.
All right. You're right. You okay?
Yeah, I just need to sit down for a second.
Got some ibuprofen in the medicine cabinet.
No, I just see my crystal thing. Can you grab my bag?
Yeah. Grabs her bag and brings her stuff.
Okay. Take a few minutes to recover, start feeling better after you use your item.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. While they're gone, the other three of you are in the sort of main room of the Haven. Sally, from I guess behind you, I don't know if you guys are sitting on the couch or what, from behind you, you start to hear this, and then Rex and Travis, you also start to hear this too, but Sally, you hear it first, this sort of like whining sound, like a little screeching, and then it starts to sound like something is scraping across the chalkboard behind you.
Pull a blade. Get down.
Yeah. Travis will pull out his knife and follow suit.
Rexy spins the corner, laying on the floor around the edge of the couch, pistol out.
You don't see anything at first. You just kind of hear the sound, and then you feel a little bit of, or you hear a little bit of like clanking as the chalk in the tray starts to shake.
Sally will make her way a little bit closer with the knife, but like get down.
Yeah, you walk over towards the chalkboard, and then Sally left or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Who's right-handed?
Yeah.
And you're in sort of the like palm of your right hand. You start to feel this like tingling and this like pull towards the chalkboard.
Watch my back.
Yep.
Covered.
You walk over, sort of hand outstretched, and you all see the chalk that's rattling around in there sort of jump up and land in Sally's hand. And Sally, you feel your arm being pulled towards the chalkboard as you start to draw something, or your hand does. You're not.
It's not me. I don't. Nope. I don't know.
Very quickly in front of you, you all see this drawing that Sally has created of what is essentially a set of two large antlers with sort of vines wrapped around them. And then he drops.
I'm gonna say water buffalo.
Do I know what this looks like?
Looks like a set of large antlers with vines wrapped around them.
Elk.
They could be elk antlers. They're thinner than elk antlers. They're more like deer.
Deer.
This is.
Are we playing Pictionary?
This is not a symbol that I know of. Okay.
Nope.
I'm not good at this game.
It's not one of the factions of Waterdeep. Could be Greyhawk. Ferdinandi. I think Ferdinandi had antlers. If only we had color chalk.
Why don't you grab your player's handbook and I'll hit the library and see if I can't figure out what the fuck that is.
Travis will take a picture of it and start helping with that. Maybe shoot it over to like Abby and just ask if she's seen anything like this or Ajax is familiar with it.
Okay. Around this time, Wynn and Victoria, you can probably have rejoined the group.
What is that?
We
That was
redecorated.
Pictionary.
Did
We
I
got
miss
work
a
to do.
spirit?
I think you did.
It was like an idle hand situation. I'm gonna hit the library and see if we can't figure that out.
I was thinking I might go talk to Mutt.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're good with him. Grab somebody and go. I'll see if I can't find anything here.
And show him that.
Yeah, see if he flinches on that.
She's already got it. All right, Vicky, come with me.
Sure.
Trav, Rex, you guys staying here?
Rex is already.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the Bucks. See if we can figure out where this thing originates from.
Cool. Looks of it. Bike or car?
Car, please.
All right.
Okay. Travis and Rex and Sal remaining in the Haven. Win and Victoria head out to go visit everybody's favorite Georgia park ranger, Mutt Danson. I think we're gonna go ahead and take our break before we get into these. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us so far. We will be back in just a few short minutes. So stick around. Let's see what happens next.
Brace for Mutt.
And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. But we're back now and better than ever, and we're going to jump right back in. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My allergies are killing me right now. Let's start with Win and Victoria in the car on the way to the ranger station at the state park.
Cool. Victoria kind of leans back as they get on the main, I don't know, highway, byway, whatever it is that we need to get on there. She casually she's going to be very aware of Wynn's feelings as she asks, "So, did you like the little present we left you with last night?"
What do I have to roll for Wynn to try to suppress any her hearing or reading anything into this? He's trained her for this a little bit.
She's trained him.
Yeah, sorry. She's trained him for this.
You can either use no limits or you can act under pressure.
I'll use no limits. That's weird, so much better with that.
Push your body past its limitations.
All right.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
It's an 11.
Okay. You do it. Your body obeys your will for a moment. You're not really getting much.
What are you talking about?
Oh, all the pranks we pulled on you guys last night.
What pranks?
Come on, the place looked fine when we got back there.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, this makes me think you're up to something more if you're lying to me.
I honestly don't know. I think... Crap, what's the butler's name?
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff. I think Heathcliff mentioned something, but... I have no idea.
Alright. It's fine.
You said you pulled pranks? What did you do?
Yeah, doesn't matter now.
All right.
Yeah, he seems totally calm.
She starts driving a little faster.
All right. You make
You
your
can't
way
see
to...
it, but Wynn was like clutching his hand to the right, like as hard, like fist clenched as hard as he could, trying to distract himself, like trying to fake a polygraph, distract himself with the pain.
You drive the rest of the way. It doesn't take you that long to get there. It's just a few minutes. Sort of near one side of campus. You pull up, park in front of the ranger station. Walk in. The woman at the front desk, I don't know, probably recognizes you. How much do you and Mutt hang out? Just like go to the park and hang out with your buddy Mutt sometimes?
I think we go play putt-putt sometimes, but that's about it.
Mutt playing putt.
I'm sorry, but Mutt probably has some just dank ass weed.
Yeah, right.
I mean-
No, is he growing something on the back 40? Because definitely,
Yeah.
is he Wynn's weed guy?
Yeah,
Okay, then all the time.
it's all natural, man. Yeah, you go in. You are taken into Granger Mutt's office. He sort of stands up, shakes your hand, claps you on the shoulder, extends a hand to you as well, Victoria. Trying to be polite. Hey man, what's up?
Not much. Just we were driving through, and I saw the news last night with the interview about what's going on with the campus construction.
Right. Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah. You know,
Never seen anything like it.
and we talked about this a while back with the hikers and stuff, but we write a little bit for the school paper. You got anything you might be able to give us for our next article?
I'm gonna have you roll to manipulate someone.
Sure. It's a 13. He's my
Y'all.
best
Oh,
friend
20.
now.
It's your best friend again. Double best friends.
Oh
All the
boy,
way.
The fall is gonna be rough.
Okay. They'll do it.
Sorry, Victoria, but he has to leave you for Mutt.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Eventually, he will break up with you. Ranger Mutt dancing. He sort of looks between the two of you. Oh, right. I forgot you were writing for the paper. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, God's honest truth, I ain't never seen anything like it. I don't know. It's like somebody went out there or is going out there about every night, just dumping Miracle Grow all over the place. Trying
Right.
to clear out the land, but at this point, it's just a matter of keeping up with all the new stuff that's growing out there.
Anything weird growing out there, as far as you can tell?
Nah, I mean, it's all the same stuff, local stuff. You know, you got your cedar trees and everything like that. Vines, ivy.
Any like security over there? I imagine if it's happened a couple times now, there's got to be someone to keep an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, they've been posting some campus security over there, but as far as I know, they ain't seen nothing. Or if they have, they ain't told me.
And
We had someone say something about a symbol in one of the trees. Have you seen anything like that?
Symbol in one of the trees.
Like a skull.
You know, I remember one of them security guys saying they saw something a little bit like that, like these new little trees that are growing up, and by God, I don't know how they're growing so fast, but yeah, like the bark's all gnarled in spots.
any of them around? Like, I assume they cut them down. You got any of the marks? They keep any of it?
No, rightly don't. We're mostly hauling it away because it's really starting to pile up.
Huh.
University's pissed.
You know, if we wanted to go over and get some photos and kind of check out the spot for ourselves, would there be any problem? Could you call ahead, let them know we'd be there?
Oh yeah, you know, buddy, I don't see why that would be a problem. I mean, it's not private property. And your students are allowed to be there.
All right. I think we might go take a look, right? See what's going on over there. Well, listen, if you hear anything, like, I don't know, I mean, if this is somebody trying to send a message or something like that, and they call and, you know, start making demands or something, will you give me a call, let me know? it'd be awesome for the piece if we could get like, get that out there pretty quick. Usually we're like a week behind the local news.
Yeah, sure, good buddy.
All right, thanks, man. And I'll be back later for what we talked about the other week.
You got it. All right. Well, I'll see y'all later. A real pleasure, ma'am.
But we walk out. What the hell was that?
What was what?
You need my best friends now?
Oh, we've hung out a couple times. He grows some pretty good stuff.
Oh. Alright.
I mean, he's got the land for it. Did you pick up anything on your,
Nope. Not a thing.
All right, then. Good to know he's clean.
All right. So I assume you are passing this information along.
Yeah.
To the rest of your squad. The two of you hop back in the car and start to drive over to this edge of campus where they're getting ready to, or they were getting ready to expand things. You do see just kind of near one of the nearby buildings a campus security guard that's kind of trolling around, kind of watching. But he doesn't. Your students on campus, you're allowed to be there, so he doesn't stop you or anything like that. What would you guys like to do?
I guess as we pull up, and just ask Victoria, do you want to try doing a scan of the area, see if you can pick anything up? I'll try to distract security so they don't look too close.
What do you mean, a scan of the area?
Like magic.
She like pulls out her notebook. What am I doing? What spell?
I mean, you could look for magical traces in the area. You could try to get some sort of reading on past events that have occurred there. If somebody tried to do anything big, summon some sort of natural spirit, see if it can tell you what's going on. I mean, really, whatever you want, I can help walk you through it.
All right, sure, whatever. Let's, I don't know, see if anybody's sprinkling magic dust.
Need my help?
No. She walks out.
All right, you walk off towards this land that is being cleared, and again, you can see like where some of it has been completely cleared out. There's still some like stumps and things need to be removed, but there are saplings sprouting everywhere and sort of vines sprouting every which way from these stumps and sort of the nearby tree line where they haven't cleared it out. Little flowers and little sprigs of green kind of sprouting out of the cracks in the tree stumps. It's odd looking. Yeah, your sight lets you see like magical influences, I think.
You can see magical. I was like, what is this thing blocking my? Oh, it says I'm muted. You can see invisible things, especially spirits and magical influences.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't have to roll for that then. You can see not from like the ground itself, but from these tree stumps and sort of the nearby tree line, and then around all of the new growth, there is this faint, like, sort of magical essence.
Does it seem to be stronger in one spot than another? Just the ground?
It seems like it is sort of radiating out from the tree line and sort of like in a like in a cone, kind of like radiating out, and then like it hits a certain point and it drops off.
I'm going to go into the tree line.
Okay. You wander over into the tree line?
Yeah.
You do see on these larger trees that are still standing, something very similar to what you saw in your vision. This like place, like where they're like knots in the cedar bark that's formed into kind of this like elongated skull shape. It doesn't seem like it's like harmed the tree
Right.
in any way. It's more like it's a cosmetic.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Okay.
And then head, and I don't get any other feelings while I'm in the woods. Any other presences?
I think you do very briefly. There's this very faint feeling, kind of like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, like you're being watched. But you don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
Go back and find Win then.
Yeah, Win has just been over by the car, like waiting to see if like the security guard comes by, and if the security guard was like coming too close to where they were at, was gonna just kind of run interference and talk and try to disarm the situation.
Okay. Yeah, he walks a little bit closer, just to kind of like see what you're doing, but again, you're allowed to be there.
Mhm.
So he can't really do anything about it.
Just gives kind of a polite like wave, like I know you're there, you know I'm here.
Mm-hmm. You can tell he's watching you, but
Yeah. As she goes back, oh, all good. Didn't see any explosions.
No, it's fine. It's just like there's a magical essence on the new growth, and I got a really weird feeling when I went in the tree line. Like I was being watched, but I couldn't see anyone.
All right, what did you see on the tree?
Well, I saw this, and she shows him the picture.
Huh. So you think there's might be something in there?
I don't know, or something watching it. I don't know if the Avengers is what we should. Maybe I feel like we're in the DC universe, and this is a Poison Ivy thing.
Is that a comic book thing?
Bless your heart. Yeah.
We haven't gotten there yet. Like all right.
No, we're not watching those movies. I'll tell you that right now.
All
I mean,
right.
Suicide Squad was terrible, but like the Harley Quinn movie was all right. Wonder Woman's pretty good.
You know, you're saying a lot of things that I'm not understanding, but I'm going to take your word for it.
I feel like that's most of our lives.
Right. If there's something keeping an eye on the forest, though, it's probably not going to come out during the day. It seems like it's only doing its thing at night. So maybe we come back here after dark, see, get the drop on it.
Sure. Romantic night under the moon.
Sounds fun. Should probably let the others know what we found out.
Sure.
cut to the three of you in the Haven. What would you like to do? As this is happening, you're sort of getting updates from Win and Victoria.
Okay. I guess we've been reading books, and then once we get... Do y'all send a picture of what you saw? Once we get that, I have a move that I'd like to use.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we'll do research.
All right, let's start off with an investigate a mystery. Whoever wants to.
I can do it.
Yeah,
I'm fairly sharp.
I'm gonna use a professional move in a minute too. So
Cool.
How's your sharp there, Travis?
+2. I was just trying to see if I have any mystery related moves here. It doesn't look like it.
Nah, same. Here.
Yeah, I can.
You want to do it, and I'll help if you need be.
Sure.
Aight.
Okay, that's an 8 for you there. Pick a question, any question.
What sort of creature is it?
Okay. Is this something that is going to be helped by the moves that you guys want to use? Perhaps? I don't know what
Probably.
moves you're going to use.
I'll pin it. I'll put it in the chat.
Let's go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
use
see.
something new.
Whoa. Let's go ahead and see Sally's, and then we can probably wrap these in together.
So it's called The Things I've Seen. When you encounter a creature or phenomenon, you may declare that you have seen it before. The keeper may ask you some questions about that encounter, and then will tell you one useful fact you learned and one danger you need to watch out for, potentially right now.
Potentially right now. Oh, is this from the Searcher?
It is.
That's so good. Okay.
Yes.
Declare you've seen it before. Okay. So, Travis, with the help of Sally, you start flipping through some books, doing some research. The information you're working with right now is this sort of drawing that Sally has done of the antlers and the vines, and what's sort of actually happening out there on the land. That things are sprouting up overnight, growing very quickly. You flip through. There are a couple of things that this could potentially be. There are all sorts of tales or all sorts of cultures and folklore about like forest spirits or nymphs or spriggans or all sorts of things. I don't know that you have enough to narrow it down yet. I think you can narrow it down to that category and start looking for things that specifically have this kind of imagery. The thing that is sort of similar amongst all of them is that there's never any mention of them being sort of sinister or malevolent or having anything other than the intention of protecting the place that they live.
I mean, that's good. They're pissed. They don't want to move, and they're, getting, thrown on their butt. So they're growing their house back. I mean, I'd do the same thing, I guess.
Or retaliating. I mean, it serves as their eviction notice, and maybe they don't feel like they deserve to be evicted, which is, again, fair.
So Sally, you've encountered a spirit of the forest before.
It was in Philadelphia. Well, outside of Philadelphia. In the 1700s.
What were the circumstances of that? Was it something similar to this?
Yeah, something similar. Like people were, kind of clearing an area of the wood. And we're like, I feel like we just cleared this area. Why? What?
What did you do about it? Anything?
Probably checked it out like at night to maybe see if something like someone was messing around or there was a witch or something.
Okay. And then I'm supposed to give you a useful fact and a danger.
Yes.
I'll wrap them up into one in that typically creatures of this nature tend to be very single-faceted, sort of single-minded. They are not really the type that can be, most of the time they don't speak or anything like that, so it is you found yourself in a situation of, if you had wanted to do something about it, you are probably not going to be able to talk them out of whatever it is they are doing, because they have a very specific purpose. And they're generally intensely magical creatures. And usually, here's your danger, you can only see them if they want to be seen. Unless you have magic eyes that can see things. But you don't know anyone like that. So yeah, that's sort of what you guys have come up with so far.
like this much. They're yeah, they're not gonna stop. They don't want to move. So either we've got to make them move, or guess the school's not expanding.
I mean, can they turn it into like a park on the campus, and that way it's protected? I mean, I know we're not usually ones for like the red tape approach, but this feels pretty low stakes as far as mysteries go.
The dean doesn't like me very much. I really don't know why. But
You're usually so charming.
And low
But-
stakes. I mean, low stakes until one of these things is like, blood roses spikes someone with thorny goodness and shreds them.
shh, don't give them ideas.
Hmm.
You think they'd do something like that?
From what I've seen, you leave them alone and let them live in their tree houses, and they live in their tree houses. But yeah, I like the park idea though. Yeah, just let them be.
Protected area. We could we could fake to be some part of some sort of like, I don't know, wilderness preservation.
Oh, like an
Initiative.
ecological society or something.
Yeah, and come in and there's a really rare type of squirrel that's only seen in Cedar Grove, and etc.
Could we fake that, Rex?
Well, we could fake it, or I can call the, government that I actually work for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, just drop a line to the EPA or whatever and tell the college to fuck off. Bingo bango.
And there I posted the agency move.
Okay. Yeah, roll to deal with the agency.
Hey, come on, let's do this. Oh my freaking god.
So that's a 5.
+3.
I told you the fall. I told you it was happening.
Hmm.
Oh no.
The pride. It goeth before.
Oh.
Oh, that is double ones, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. You're in trouble, right?
Golly.
Oh, good golly, you're in trouble.
Earlier today in a percentile game, I rolled 99 also. So, yeah, it's been one of those
Wow.
dice days.
Yeah, big yikes. Okay. On a miss, you screwed up. You might be suspended or under investigation or just in the doghouse. You certainly aren't going to get any help until you sort it all out. Where did you go wrong?
Oh, well, I mean, I've been.
She hasn't reported.
I
for,
know,
like,
I've been phoning in my reports and
Yeah.
stuff. So this is the first time I'm like, hey guys. La, la, la.
Do you call? Do you text? How do you communicate with them?
So basically, I bounce my phone into the Haven where I keep their phone to then call. Basically, I texted a request for help on this one.
Okay,
You know.
you text a request. You get a phone call back.
And go for Machina.
I don't remember what I made your boss sound like. What's your boss like?
She was pretty cool, pretty just Savvy's voice.
Okay, she's me. I'm your boss now.
All right, it happens.
Nice of you to finally pick up the phone.
Yeah.
How long has it been, Rex?
I know that's a rhetorical question, meaning to.
Oh no, I would like to hear you say it.
Okay, and Rexy gives the dates.
That's what I thought.
I send in my reports.
You send in a form letter.
But it's a fillable form letter.
Do you want this job?
Yes.
Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you found, whatever is going on, deal with it on your own. I want a report 24 hours after you finish this in my inbox, and I want a phone call from you confirming it's there.
Yes, ma'am.
She hangs up.
X-Files style. Doesn't even say goodbye.
This is TV. We don't say hello or goodbye on the phone.
At all, ever.
Yeah, you're in trouble. Somebody's got to I have to yell at somebody at least once every.
Yeah, you got to put on the
episode.
Mom hat at least
Usually
one
it's
point.
me.
Usually it has been you a lot lately. Yeah, you are not gonna get any help on this one.
Guys, I'm kind of in the doghouse, and we're on our own.
Oh, it was worth a shot. You're not like fired, are you?
No, just it's one of those things where it's like I show up late all the time, and I'm not in uniform, and it would be like working at the Dairy Queen and being me. She just kind of trails off and looks at the floor because she probably has worked at a Dairy Queen and probably just not shown up because of a monster or something. So
Jobs, man. Who needs them?
yeah, it's better than jail. And that's all Rex says about it.
Around this time, I think you probably received the rest of the information that Wynn and Victoria found, along with a picture of the trunk of this tree with this gnarled skull pattern in it.
It's like that.
Well, there we go. So, I don't know. What do we do? Like? We need to go bend a knee at the court of Spriggans or whatever this is. I mean,
It's apparently big enough that it's got its own symbol. So
yeah.
maybe we can get some help on that. Maybe Wynn can bug Davian. I don't know. I mean, it's not a. Like, I mean, I've seen some skull symbols before that are pretty terrifying. This is not bad. You know, it's just like a deer or whatever. This isn't like terrifying or anything like that. So that's good, right?
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, it's not like there's like arrows shooting at its eyes or something. Like.
Yeah, it's not like they're like carving it into the doors of like the executives of the construction board or whatever.
Yeah.
However these things work.
Yeah, it's just on a tree.
Yeah. It's probably harmless.
And at that point, Rexy like clombs onto both of you like this, and is like, I really like when you guys are like this. It's so damn cute. And she's just hanging there. I mean, she weighs nothing, but she's hanging there.
Anyway, symbol hunting time. Maybe it'll
Yeah.
give us a better idea of what we're dealing with.
Maybe. So is there anything, I forget if this was established, is there anything like directly related to this symbol in anything that I found, or no? It's all sort of like vague.
It's all very vague.
Did this come up anywhere in the texts
Yeah, I'll say you find a couple of sketches that look sort of similar to this skull. You find a couple of sketches of creatures that have sort of antlers, and they appear in a lot of different forms. Um, Unfortunately, most people don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you find a couple of things specifically relating to these types of like creatures or spirits that serve as like protectors. So that's kind of your like running theme.
Okay. Is there any way to like any written way to like beseech the protectors of the spirit of the forest?
Oh, there's all kinds of like rituals and magic and things you can do to either summon a creature or sort of reach out to a creature or a spirit.
Mhm.
You would want to, from your knowledge and sort of what you're seeing, you would want to do this in the place that you know you can find them. It's thundering like crazy outside right now. As it starts to rain, you would want to do this in the place, like a place that you know they have influence over. And for something like this, you probably want to use some ritual that includes some kind of offering.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, would that kind of fall under my use magic of
I think there's one in
summon
there
a
that's like,
monster into the
yeah,
world?
yeah, it would be.
Okay.
It would be that pretty much.
Yeah. So I think we should prepare to do that. Like, you know, maybe, I mean, straight from the horse's mouth. Then maybe they'll be able to tell us. We're an interested third party. We're trying to make sure that they get to keep whatever they want to keep and don't harm the people trying to destroy their land, right? Diplomacy.
We just bring them some begonias and ask them to have some tea with us? Like,
No, that's ridiculous. It's petunias.
oh.
I'm kidding, but yeah, there is some sort of like offering involved, and I can get the finer points together. I'm sure the kid has stuff kicking around here. I mean, prepared for everything. Summoning protective forest spirits is, I don't know, pretty normal in the scale of shit that we've had to deal with.
Yeah, sounds like a Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see what I can drum up. He'll go down to the lab.
Go down to the lab.
That was
Hear that?
perfectly timed. The lab.
It is thundering so hard here right now.
It's really storming here. That scared me. All right, you go
That
down
was amazing.
to the lab.
Dang it.
Anybody? Okay. Yeah. What specifically do you want to try to drum up?
Pretty much like, I don't know. Since it's not a specific thing that we're dealing with, some ritualistic, probably natural ingredients or like offerings to whatever this spirit is.
Sure. Yeah.
Something
you
along
can-
those lines.
You can pretty easily, I think.
Burn
pull
some
something.
sage and all that.
Yeah, you can pretty easily pull some sort of concoction together that is generally sort of natural and also used in summoning rituals. You've read a lot of books at this point. You got this. Yeah, you can do that. Around this time, I imagine you're all going to reconvene. All right, when Victoria show back up.
Y'all figured it out yet?
Yeah, what's up? We're summoning a ghost.
What?
Forest
What?
spirits.
Yeah, all right, forest spirit. Sorry.
That's not the same thing at all.
All right, Miss Particular. I'm so very sorry. Now get up there and help me reach that.
All right, summoning
sorry?
to.
You've made Victoria angry.
All right, fine or don't help. Whatever. What did you guys find out?
We texted you everything we found out.
Oh shit. All right.
So, forest spirit, why are we summoning it?
Trying
kill
to
it?
figure out. No, jeez. This thing's probably just protecting its home, Win. Don't be so heartless. Hug a tree.
Jeez.
All right. And when it tries to kill us,
Well, then we kill it. Easy, self-defense.
cool.
Come on, Wen.
I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Y'all are in a mood today.
Oh, we're in work mode. Come on, chop chop. It's mystery time, baby.
Rex, you'll lean in at some point when they're not paying attention and be like, they're in mom and dad mode. It's really cute.
Looks at
Listen,
Victoria.
y'all just had a vacation in PCB or wherever the hell you were, and
No, it's PCB.
oh, sorry, PCB. And we got to get back to work. Shake off the rust.
Right. I'll let y'all work then. Let me know if you need help.
No. You're not getting out of helping. Come on, get over here. And Travis will give him a list of like ingredients and stuff to dig up.
Vic, we may need your help too. These things, they're like selective ghosts. They only are seen when they want to be seen. So you kind of might be the only one that can get eyes on them.
Sure. Thank you for asking.
Oh, sorry, if it pleases the queen. I didn't know I had to. All right, what kind of offering do you take? Fireball? Let me see if I can dig some out of the cabinet.
Or chocolate.
Chocolate it is.
You can kiss my ass too if you want.
Nope, your boyfriend's already here. He can do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab the rest of these books.
Okay. As Victoria stares daggers at the room, you all get to work. Yeah, I think you can do this based off of your investigate roll. You guys get some things together, some sage, but not the endangered kind, the kind that's readily available for burning and smudging.
Today I learned there was an endangered type of sage.
Hmm. Hey, hipsters, stop.
Yeah, you fucking hipsters.
Seriously though, sage is severely endangered and you shouldn't just be burning it for everything.
Yeah, and also just stop in general. All
No,
of it.
just kidding. You can be a hipster if you want. I just don't
No.
know about it. Yeah.
I saw some the same information that literally Native Americans and stuff are running out of stuff.
It's very important to them. Stop.
Shit.
That's my rant for today. But yeah, there are other kinds of things that you can use in the same way and not be putting more nature in danger. So yeah, you get some things together, some smudging sticks kind of mixed together, some herbs and things like that. Get ready for this ritual when helps. Yeah, when and how are you guys gonna do this?
It's after construction hours, I guess.
So after 3, basically.
Yeah.
After 3.
And it's all right because it'll take them forever to finish this job. So we're not really on a clock.
You've got
We'll be milking
years.
this contract for years.
Yes, you guys. Wait, you want to do afternoon, nighttime?
Afternoon into evening. Sure.
Yeah.
So like later afternoon. Yeah. So you wait for a while. The sort of like late afternoon, sun starting to set a little bit. Everybody going? Okay.
Yeah, probably the best.
Yeah. You all head back over to the construction site. Again, you've got a this sort of one campus security guard just hanging out, watching.
And it's
your every
raining.
move.
The campus
And it's
security
raining.
guard.
And it's just started to rain, getting into April showers now in Georgia, my friends. Yes, we got an afternoon shower. Campus security are kind of standing under the awning in front of the closest building, eyeing you strangely as all 5 of you get out of the car, carrying what I assume is a bag of stuff.
So excited for this picnic. It's going to be great.
Oh,
This-
very convincing. I see you don't take drama classes.
You
This
can
late
shut
night
up.
picnic.
It's not late. It's like 6.
When it's gonna turn into a bird and just like hang out in the trees.
Okay, there's a
just
man
In-
watching you.
right in front of
Not
the
right
security
now.
guard.
Not even in front of the
Boy,
security guard.
Picnic that we're having. Wow, that was weird. Ever seen something like that? Woo-wee! April, man.
What?
What a month.
And then you have to kill the security guard because he's seen too much.
Rex ice him.
Okay. Oh, please gift that. That Rob just did.
No! Jimmy was like,
Jimmy's like, I'm out.
Oh no. Something
no.
has gone
Okay.
terribly,
Hold on.
terribly wrong.
You guys had a storm so bad it knocked his power
Yeah,
out.
right.
Let's
Yeah.
I actually just checked to make sure it wasn't raining here.
Let's go to break real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be right back while we find GB.
And find ourselves.
Oh my god. He'll message as soon as he can. I mean, he's got his
Yeah.
phone.
You have us. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Huh. Hey.
Well, hello.
Eh?
Hello again, Internet. We've fixed it temporarily, and GB will be back with us shortly. But we're going to keep going for the time being. So, what what is the actual plan here? Or order of operations?
Wind turns into a bird.
We kill the security
Yeah.
guard. Probably, I would say thematically, maybe Rex was, I don't know, distracting the security guard somehow. Whoa. And then Wind could turn into a bird.
Mm-hmm. We can play it that way, but when GB gets back, if GB rolls bad...
Uh-oh.
How about we just go into the wooded
Yeah,
area
I was-
away from the security guard, and then he turns into a bird?
Again,
That was
there's a
the
group
plan.
of you just kind of getting out with a bag of stuff and walking into the woods. He's already seen two of you once today.
Does anyone have
Little
like
suspicious.
a camera?
Yeah. Why don't
Our
we just come back
phones.
later and try to sneak over, guys? Why do we have to make this a whole thing?
Do you want me to just go melt their brains?
No.
I'm not gonna melt their brains. She looks at Travis.
Please don't.
No, Do you want me to go talk to him?
Could you like get him to go somewhere else for a while?
Sure. Probably.
Should I just try talking to him first?
Yeah, why don't we go together?
Just tell him it's part of a
Sounds good.
class or something, like a nature class, whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we were here earlier, kind of scouting out the area. We heard about the stuff. We're part of a
Ecology class.
ecology class, preserving the natural environment of Cedar Grove. Gotcha. All right, cool.
Yeah, Ms. Granger teaches it, by the way, to add a little bit. She's cool.
Right.
Well, go on.
All right.
All right, the two of you approach the campus security guard. He sort of waves as you walk over, sort of staying out of the rain a little bit.
Hey. Does he have a name badge?
Yeah, it's Jeremy.
Officer Jeremy?
Yeah, can I help you out with something?
Yeah. We saw you earlier. We were here scouting the area. We're in Miss Granger's ecology class. We saw the broadcast yesterday, and we were thinking about getting some extra credit by coming over and like checking out what's going on over here, seeing what why the plants are acting weird and stuff. We're hoping that we can do an extra report. Some of us aren't doing too well in our class, and we're hoping that we can kind of wrap this up and get in her good graces a bit. Would you mind if we kind of walked around over there and ran some tests and stuff?
I'm gonna have you roll to manipulate someone. I think GB's back or about to be back.
Yeah, he's waiting in the call right now.
Okay, cool.
Say hello to my new friend,
Jesus.
Officer Jeremy.
Double sixes, William Crowley. You always roll so good on this
Oh,
one.
are you and Officer Jer and Mutt gonna go smoke up? That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He, as you you say this, he sort of nods along, recognizing the name of the professor that you have dropped, and he kind of sighs. I don't see why not. Go on.
Thank you. Really
Be
appreciate it.
careful in there, though. I did talk to the park ranger earlier
Mud dancing.
today.
Right.
Yeah, Ranger dancing a couple hours ago. Something less nice than all the vines and stuff started growing in there. So watch your feet. Poison sumac's a real bitch.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We'll keep an eye out. Thanks for the heads up.
Be careful. Leave only footprints.
Take nothing.
Okay, he seems to go for it.
See, it's probably easier than melting their minds or whatever. Just,
Sure,
talking.
for you.
For me, right? Seemed like a cool enough guy.
Are you gonna start hanging out with him too?
I might. Who knows?
God, Winthrop.
All right, you all start to head off into the trees. You're actually going like into the tree line, kind of off to the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to take a
Well,
break real quick? So
Yeah, let's get Graybeard's Tavern back in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello again. Internet, we fixed it. GB's back. All right, here we go. So, you convinced the security guard that everything was fine, and you're headed off, the five of you, into the tree line. Excuse me. You get in the canopy of the trees, sort of shielding you from a lot of this rain and everything. You make your way in. Victoria, you can still see those kind of like magical essences, and all of you now see that a lot of these trees, sort of right here on the edge, have that skull pattern, sort of in the side of them. What would you like to do?
Vic, you see anything?
Just little sparklies on the ground and the ever dwelling presence of something.
Too fast.
I guess let's make a call.
Are the forest spirits the same energy as ghosty spirits?
I don't think so. No, because
Okay.
ghost spirits are like people. These are like nymphs and shit.
And Rexy pulls out from the very first episode the EMF weird science that she made, and then just puts it back. This is an
Forgot you
Easter
had
egg.
that.
It's Easter egg to those who've been here.
All right, so you head a little ways into the trees. You find sort of an open spot between a few of the trunks. And Travis, you would like to do some magic.
I'd love to.
Great. Let's roll the dice.
Wee! It's a 9.
Okay, so A.
Can we help to a 10?
Certainly try. Somebody want to help?
Can I help with magic? I could help, right?
I will try, but I don't do this well. Cool.
I mean, anybody can help as long as you can narratively tell me how.
I'm cool. I'm not that cool.
I'm very cool. I'm quite cool. I'll try. Sure.
Okay. How could Sally help with this?
Maybe some of the vinage is getting a little funky, and she's just sort of like standing with her back to Trav while he pulls all this off, and is just like nudging vines with her foot, like, no, over there, go over there. No,
Okay.
no, go over there.
Okay, yeah, you help clear out a little bit of the ritual area without doing any damage.
No, I'm not gonna stomp on it
so,
or anything.
So Travis has an easier time setting up. Go ahead, Sal, for me. Roll plus cool.
Also a 9.
Okay, that will give Travis a +1 to make these magic 10. You expose yourself to trouble or danger. We'll get to that in a second. So yeah, for Travis, the magic works without issue. You would like to summon
a creature.
Summon a creature. You do this. You start setting up the ritual. I'm taking sort of the bundle of herbs that you have, lighting it, sort of letting the smoke from it kind of take over the area for a moment, putting it out very safely because only you can prevent forest fires. You perform this ritual. And for a moment, everything around you goes very quiet. You don't hear, just for a moment, any of the normal forest sounds. No rustling, no birds. Even the sort of rain hitting the leaves above you stops. While this is happening, Victoria, you see briefly behind Sally. Something there is a tree sort of close to her back, and for just a moment you see this skull pattern that's sort of gnarled into the bark move as it sort of looks like it is almost like turning its head across the side of the tree to look at her.
Victoria's just like looking past Sally. Her eyes go wide a little bit, and she's like, "Is that real? Is that happening?" She points.
This is not the time to play the look over there. Are you being for real right now?
Well, I have hallucinations sometimes, but this seems pretty real.
Is it real, guys? Should I turn around?
You guys can see him.
Wind's in the tree.
Oh, right. Wind's a bird.
I forgot. We forgot Wynn was a bird.
You hear one bird.
Can Rexy see this tree face moving?
No, you didn't see it move,
Oh.
but you can sort of look past Sally, and where it is now, you can tell that it's because all of the symbols you've seen so far have been identical. This one's in a different position.
I mean, the weird face thing changed.
Oh, good. That's not just me.
Hello? We want to talk?
You all see from that tree behind Sally this sort of the side of the trunk start to move as something starts to detach itself from the tree. It's not super large. It's probably about Sally your size. As sort of pulling out from the bark, you start to see this the skull essentially phasing out of the tree, and you hear this like crackling sound as two arms and then two legs pull itself from the front of the tree. You see this humanoid looking, for your purposes, sort of two legs, two arms creature. It has this skull head, sort of elongated nose. Everything else is sort of made of these twisted like vines and like tree bark, and it has these long, sort of thin, gnarled fingers. And it looks at you, and Sally, you can see from inside the skull these two kind of points of like glowing yellow light, like eyes. And it just sort of cocks its head and looks at you.
Hi. Sorry about your forest. Looks like you've done a real good job cleaning it up. Kind of looking back at everybody like, why am I doing the talking? We maybe want to help. So your forest gets left Alone?
At the mention of help, it kind of cocks its head to the other side. And again, it's expressionless, but its head is kind of emoting a little bit. And it starts to walk kind of deeper into the trees. It turns around and just extends kind of one long finger towards you all, and just then kind of gestures. And it starts to kind of walk off into the tree line. Deeper into the woods.
Everybody, watch your back, watch your feet.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, we said we wanted to help, right?
Is anyone else getting a death vibe from this thing?
No.
Just, the skull on its head kind of gave it away. But let's.
It's a
Finger.
Yeah,
it's
this is. I mean,
fine.
total Totoro forest spirit scary Mononoke. Okay, let's just go.
Just everyone watch your 6 and watch out for that plant growth stuff.
From Wynn's gonna stay up in the tree and just kind of flutter from like branch to branch, just trying to keep an eye out like where it's leading them, and if there's anything else around.
Okay. I'm gonna have you then. It's not read a sitch in this one. What is it? Read a bad situation.
Okay, so sharp.
I wish it was just called read a situation.
I
They're
think
not
I get
always bad.
I think I get a +1 for being a bird.
That.
Oh no, I get a +1 investigate a mystery. Never mind.
Okay.
Well, that's
What you
a
got?
5.
Our streak is over.
In a miss, you might misread the situation. Or you might reveal tactical details to your enemies, which means the keeper can ask the above questions of you. Okay. Then I'm going to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of you is the biggest threat?
Well, I would say Sal, but I think in this situation, because it's plant stuff, I think it's Travis. Fire.
Okay.
Being completely honest about which one would be more threatening to a forest creature.
Did it see him do fire though?
Saw him do magic.
No, I don't know if it's like if it notices the biggest threat, just like objectively, if you're asking me the question as Sean.
Mm-hmm. I'm asking you.
Yeah. I think Travis would be the biggest threat right now.
Okay. Very good to know. When you stay up in the trees, the other 4 of you follow this creature carefully deeper into the woods. You all start to notice as you make your way in this way, most of the trees, almost all of the trees that you're walking by have these skulls on them. Victoria specifically, as you can see sort of spirits and magical creatures and things like that. There's a lot of these things. Every one of these skulls is probably one of these creatures you're following.
Cool. Who is closest to Victoria right now?
Probably Win and Rex.
Wynn's up in the tree.
Oh, then
Yeah, 'cause of
probs
the bird.
Rex.
Rex, Victoria grabs your arm and is like holding on to it very tightly.
and Rexy just twists her head like creepily and makes the noise from Princess Mononoke with the little bamboo creatures. And
Victoria shoves you away from her.
and then she apologizes. I'm sorry.
No, she does not
Sorry.
accept the apology as she
Sorry.
moves forward. Oh.
Rex abashedly then falls into the covering the 6th position, kind of walking half backwards and keeping an eye behind us.
The other 2 of you hear Victoria and Rex scuffling.
What are you doing?
Rex is being an asshole.
Rex, quit it.
And Rex switches from pistol, realizing that bullets are probably not going to do a damn thing because she doesn't have the lead ones, and grabs and loosens the silver knife in its scabbard.
You all make your way through. You start to notice, again, it is deathly quiet. The only sounds being a single bird, one bird sound from above you, and the sort of crunching of your footsteps. Not too loud on the wet leaves and everything, but you know, you make a little bit of noise moving through. You do all start to notice as you walk further in as well these sort of like vines and smaller plants and everything along the ground near your feet are moving just ever so slightly, kind of shifting uh, and things like that. After a moment of following, you break into a small clearing. In the center of it is a large, couple feet across, like stone slab, and the top is sort of stained this dark sort of rust color. So the creature kind of steps back to the edge of the clearing and essentially into one of the trees. You can see it kind of shifting as it goes back in. And finally, the only thing you can sort of see left of it is this skull pattern.
Girl, I did not mean help by murdering one of my friends. Where'd you go?
Victoria is directly behind Sal.
You can see sort of encircling the clearing all of these trees with these sort of these long skull faces looking out at you.
Look, we know you're pissed. We know that they were cutting down your forest, and we want to stop that. Please let us leave here alive. I'm not having some Blair Witch bullshit in this place.
Nothing.
Watch my six, please. I will walk over slowly to the table to look at it.
Okay. You look at it. The top is sort of the smooth gray stone. You can see it looks like, from your perspective, it looks like the top is stained with blood. It looks like there are different. It's less of like a puddle and more like there are places in which blood has been streaked across it.
Sal's been around. It's looked like a sacrificial table of some kind. You know, maybe she's seen something like this before.
It looks like an altar of some sort. You don't get the impression, the way that the blood is sort of patterned on this, you don't get the impression that it was ever enough blood at once to just like outright kill someone.
You just want us to prick our finger or something?
Oh, that's a lot less terrifying.
Like I'm all for blood donation, but I just gotta go. I gotta know what it's going to.
Just do it so we can go, please.
Fine. I don't know if you'll like it, but whatever.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sal, why don't we try,
And then Rexy will grab your hand, thinking once you said that.
let me give it a shot first, just in case the, demon shit don't mix. No offense.
None taken. That's a fair point. All right. Well,
And yeah, Travis.
walk up here slowly, please. Just Sal's just all eyes, all the eyes.
Travis will go up, like, nick a part of his arm, and just bah.
Just Salt Bay. Just like boo.
You toss a little bit of blood onto the altar. Where the droplets hit, you can see them almost like soaking into the stone a little bit. And as this happens, Victoria, you can see from where you're standing briefly this magical aura kind of extend from the altar and then settle back in, sort of fading away, sort of lastly where those drops of blood are, and then it stops and everything is silent for a moment. And then from the trees in front of you, Travis, you see it first because you're the closest, and then everyone else, you start to see something sort of looming towards you, this dark figure coming through the tree line, and you all start to hear these heavy footfalls. And the creature you have summoned steps into the clearing and stands there just staring at you, Travis, and you, Sally, sort of standing there next to him. It is about, I would say, 15 feet tall. Two unsettlingly long arms that reach almost down to its knees with these huge claws at the end, legs made of this like twisted, almost like tree trunks. It is sort of covered in these pieces of like ripped pelts and different things, and its head is this massive elongated skull with these huge pointed antlers coming out of it with vines wrapped all around it. Two glowing points of light in the skull, four eyes, and it cocks its head at you. But that's where we're going to end today.
You son of a bitch.
Gotcha. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us today. While I pull up the end of session questions, I'll let you know that we do this here little show every week, every Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, here on Game Nights with 2Gs and a K. So join us next time. At the end of each session, the Keeper will ask the following questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
No.
No, ma'am.
Oh, did you save someone from certain death or worse?
Potential.
No.
No.
From not sprinkling demon blood on. I don't know.
Saved ourselves.
Probably not.
Well, we'll see. Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did.
Babies.
Did. So 1 XP for everybody.
I level up.
Woo.
You too.
Yay. All right. Yeah, Sean's calling me out in chat a little bit. I have very specific inspiration for this mystery. And
Yeah.
it just happens to be my favorite video game.
I said it during the break, and she's like, "Oh, that's an interesting idea."
I said, oh. Well, you described it to me, and I also did pretend for a minute that I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean, okay. Got it. Unreadable.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true at all. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us today. We'll be back 1 week from today, same time, same place, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. In the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter. You can subscribe to our YouTube if you want to watch other episodes of Slaying 101, as well as all the other things that we have here on the channel. After today, the next time we will be live will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for a new episode of Eos, one of our Dungeons and Dragons 5th editions games. I'm there, Elvy's there, Sean's there. It's really fun. And other stuff throughout the week as well. Yeah, in between, we don't have anything going on Monday, but Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm on twitch.tv/KoboldPress, also playing Dungeons and Dragons with their new 5e supplement, Deep Magics. I play a cleric who worships the moon. Among other things. Anything you guys want to plug before we say goodbye?
The Witcher, apparently.
my last Slang 101 episode for a while in this room.
Yeah, it is.
Bye,
It was
Waluigi
nice.
hat.
No, that's coming with me. Are you kidding me? Easy.
Oh, I
I
guess
did
I can
wanna-
send you guys a picture.
I did want to play. We
Go.
got during the stream. We got more fan art for Neon Souls on Friday from Captain
We
Nemo at August
did.
Christopher
yeah.
on Twitter, and they've been cranking out some really cool fan art for these characters.
That's so awesome.
They
Did
made
I
a comic
retweeted
of
it?
Choke.
Yeah. I'm super excited. Like, definitely go check. I retweeted it. I think it was retweeted from the main Ggameknights account. If not, I will do that soon. But yeah, they've been doing some really cool stuff. And come watch our show on Friday because it's awesome, almost as awesome as this fan art is.
It's so cool.
Very good. Yeah, thanks for doing that. We love seeing stuff like that. So, yeah, follow all these people on Twitter. All their Twitter handles are below their faces, so you know when they are live here, and also many, many other places on the internet, making great content that you are going to want to be a part of. So we'll leave it there for today. We will see you next week. But until then, good game and good night, internet.